Moving on to the war in Sudan, the United States has made some shocking accusations. The US says Sudan's military used chemical weapons last year in its civil war against the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, or the RSF. And for that, Washington is now slapping sanctions on Khartoum. The US State Department issued a statement. It says that Sudan must stop using chemical weapons and stick to its promises under an international treaty called the Chemical Weapons Convention, a treaty that almost every country has signed, promising not to use these kinds of weapons. Washington said it's committed to punishing those who spread or use chemical weapons. However, the US has not clarified exactly when or where the weapons were used. But some reports earlier stated that Sudan's army used chemical weapons at least twice in its battle against the paramilitary group, the RSF. The report said that the chemical used was likely chlorine gas, which can cause severe breathing issues and even death. Yesterday, the US formally informed Congress about its findings. This now kicks off a 15-day clock, after which new sanctions will come into effect. Those sanctions will block American exports and financial support to Sudan's army-backed government. But the impact might be small. That's because both Sudan's army chief, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and his rival RSF commander, Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, are already under US sanctions. The war between the two forces broke out in April of 2023, and it has ripped the country apart. Tens of thousands of lives have been lost. At least 13 million people have been forced to flee from their homes. And the United Nations calls it the world's largest displacement crisis. Now, just this week, the army claimed that it had pushed the RSF out of their final positions near the capital, Khartoum.
We announced today the complete clearance of the entire Khartoum state from any presence of members of the terrorist militia of Dagalo and the clearance of our national capital from the filth of the rebels and their supporters, stressing that Khartoum state is completely free of rebels.
After nearly 2 months of intense fighting, Sudan's army says it has now retaken full control of Khartoum state. But the bigger question remains. Even if the battlefield changes, will the human cost ever be reversed?
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you. And that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat. And when we do, we will tell you. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.